Welcome back to Intellify. I'm Rasika Ramakrishna and let's continue with the chapter on quadratic equations. Exercise 4.2, question number 3. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. Alright, so since we're dealing with numbers here, I just thought it would be appropriate to have a number joke. And yeah, sometimes certain people find word problems a bit tricky and they feel very frustrated and they want to pull their hair out times. So I was that when I was a kid, when I was in school, but now I find them very interesting. So in case you were like how I was in school, then this is probably this joke gonna probably lighten your mood. So let's hope you guys have your spirits up before we go ahead and tackle the question. Alright, so here we're given two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182, and we obviously have got to find these two numbers, right? So why else are we going to be given any information about the numbers? Alright, so since we've got to find the two numbers, let one number be x. So whatever we've got to find is what we will assign the variable as, right? So let one number be x. So now since the sum of the two numbers is 27 and we have chosen one number to be x, the other number is going to be 27 minus x, right? Okay, so now we have both the numbers. So one is x and the other is 27 minus x. We are also given some additional information in the question. We are told that the product of these two numbers is 182. So 182 is going to be nothing but x times 27 minus x. So expanding, you have x square minus 27x minus 182 equal to 0. So your aim is going to be to split the middle term and factorize this polynomial in such a way that, right, when you split the middle term, the sum of the two terms is going to be minus 27x and the product is going to be 182 minus 182x square. So you split minus 27x as minus 13x minus 14x. So you can verify whether the sum is minus 27x and the product is 182x minus 182x squared. That's your job. Alright, so now that we have split the middle term, we can go ahead and take x common from the first two terms. So you'll have x times x minus 13, and from the next two terms you can take out minus 14 common, so you'll have minus 14 times x minus 13. So from the entire expression you can take x minus 13 common, so you'll have x minus 13 times x minus 14 equal to 0, which implies that x minus 13 is equal to 0 or x minus 14 is equal to 0, which implies that your x is either 13 or 14. So if the first number, that is, let one number be x, right? So if x is going to be 13, then the other number is going to be 27 minus 13, which is going to be nothing but 14. So if your x is 14, then the other number is going to be 13. So no matter, in this case, ordering does not matter. So both the numbers are just 13 and 14 in no particular order, right? Because I think that makes sense.